listen, congratulations on opening the first full MMA and combat sports gym in Cameroon through your foundation. That's amazing. Could you tell me about that?
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much. I mean, yes, it's a gym. It's under the foundation, but for me, it's more than a gym. You know, also, it would be great to help kids there develop like combat sport, basically around MMA, because MMA is like the well-known combat sport today, like most famous one. And then they are really excited about it, basically also because they have like their countrymen, their compatriots in the top, and then they're all looking forward to see what this MMA, that I'm like excited about it. But the main idea for the foundation, you know, is like kind of like education, like personal development for those kids who has gave up their dream because they told them that it's not possible, because they don't allow themselves to dream. They don't allow themselves to be ambitious just because they are the third world class, they are poor. So they say you can't dream, which is wrong. That's what I did. I allowed myself for it, and then it wasn't easy though, because you know, when you came from somewhere that everyone was submitted to the life, and then you don't want to be submitted by the life, and then you want to fight for it, you want to change, you want to dream. They just treat you like your selfish, your ego. You underestimate other people who didn't succeed, you know. So you want to show that you're above them. So I have this kind of trouble growing up, but it was just because I had a dream, and I couldn't afford myself to just survive, to give up my dream. I mean, I preferred to go through and then fail. Then at least I would tell myself once, I did it. It didn't work, but I did it. I dare, you know. So then I think in my case, it was like a gift that I had, because nothing couldn't explain that kind of hope that I had at that moment, instead of like a gift. All those people who was complaining about me, who was telling me it's not possible, I can't do it, I can't blame them, because there was just like based on the reality, there was true, you know. But my faith, my hope brought me into what they can call sometimes impossible, and then I did it. That's the main goal of the foundation. I want to share that. I want to bring hope back to those kids who are still there, who still have a chance to do something in their life, start something in their life, but who has give up before even start the dream, because they said then it's not possible. Just want to tell them it's possible. It's not easy, but it's possible. You can try. It's gonna be harder for you, but it's possible. And then the more harder is it, the greatest will be the income. The nicer will be the income, you know. So it's mostly about to share the hope, to bring them hope, to make them believe in something, you know, like build something like that, like the gym in the small country. Only that already brought many things in the country. Like you're seeing kids now, they are very excited about what they're going to do. They're going to become this, they're going to become that, and that's exactly what we want. We want them to dream, to believe in something. And then like they feel like they are part of something.
Yes.
Somebody care of them. Those type of gym that they always see on TV, they have it for them, so they can allow themselves to dream. And behind this, doesn't matter what they want to be in their life. They want to be doctor, accountant, a journalist, or whatever. But we just want to bring them, motivate them to have hope. Because when some kid will work to the gym and then you're going to put the white belt on his, tie the white belt on his waist, maybe because he's doing judo or karate or jiu-jitsu. I mean, the ambitious spirit just going to born inside him, because he would like to have the blue belt as his friend, as black belt as a coach, and that's how he's gonna work for it. He's gonna believe in something, and also he's gonna take that through a real life, and that's gonna help him to control his life. Doesn't matter what else he want to be. So this the main thing behind the foundation. This the purpose of the foundation. Obviously, if we have a great fighter, a great athlete who has skills, who want to do something, we're gonna help them as much as we can. But also, if they are not skilled at all and they still want to do something in their life, we're gonna do what we can to help them, to follow them doing what they can do. That's why I didn't just build a gym, but I made a whole foundation, because we're gonna do a lot of action under the foundation, like help kids who cannot afford scholarship, like trying to figure out how to help them to go back to school, at least have that basic education. And I think it's what everyone. I think every kid deserves at least that, and then that the purpose of the foundation.
I'll tell you, Francis. First of all, that is beautiful. I mean that. That is great. That is you are very inspiring, my friend. One day, when you become champion, now mark my words, Francis, I'm not trying to get your hopes up, but I feel that you are a movie in the making. They will make a movie of your life, buddy, because that's what it sounds like. You're living a movie. From the streets of Africa to France to Paris, right? And now look at you.
Yes.
And now look at you, buddy.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I'm so happy for you.
Incredible.
Hey,
thank you.
Hey, Francis.
Thank you.
Do you feel if you become the UFC heavyweight champion that there could be a UFC event in Africa one day?
I think the UFC event should be in Africa even this year.
Oh.
It's not the matter of 1 year. African is up now. They're up, knowing they know what MMA is, and then they also want to be part of it. That's exactly what I mean. Like now, do you see my clothes in the media day?
Yeah, I seen you. I was there. I seen your clothes close up.
Yes.
It was impressive.
Yes. So it was just as a reminder that UFC should know that they have African fighters in their roster, and they should think about like doing Africa, giving event for Africa to make them proud, to value them as well. It's nothing, it's just you don't need many things to flat somebody,
Yeah.
It's just to flat them, to make them like, okay, guys, we know that you are there, we are thinking about you, we are all together, and they will be flattered, they will enjoy it, and this will give hope and motivation for a lot of kids. They will see the sky open, and they wanna get in. That's all.
I want you to subscribe. Hey, I'm not joking about that subscribing, okay?